3 traits that a good museum director must have is they must be understanding and realize that they, as the museum's director, must do most, if not all, of the fundraising and solicitation. In other words, they are alone when it comes to accepting gifts from donors and making the majority of the decisions for the museum. If they lose a donor, it is their fault and they must accept that. They must work well alone, but also must accept the help of others. The director is in charge of the decisions, but they must also listen to the development person, and there must be a total and mutual respect and loyalty between the two persons. They must also be patient. They must accept that half of their time will always be wasted without knowing which half. And sometimes the museum director may accept a gift and not actually receive the funds until 10 to 20 years down the road, and those are funds that they will likely never get to use. The author provides an example of when he arrived at a museum of art and commissioned a schematic drawing of an edition in 1979, and they didn't actually break ground for that edition until April 1992, almost 13 years later. And the third thing is they must be forgiving. They must be polite to the rudest of donors and forgive that rudeness and relieve the donor's insecurities. Being forgiving is a good way to ease the situation, as everyone, even donors, have bad days. Some donors just like to be rude to those they consider subordinates. If there is a severe issue, a long, sincere letter might do the trick.